Welcome back, guys, to day 3 of Out of War. Been on a little bit of a kick on it, so we'll do a recap of yesterday. So we dug out with the excavator, dug this down a little bit. We laid some more concrete blocks. Yes, I know they're different. Yes, I will change them out with the polished concrete. Not sure why these snapped the way they did. But we're going to continue to keep digging so we can continue to work on our road and be able to buy to get the ore that's up there by that wooden pile down to the mile. Just got home from a 12-hour shift, so we're going to stream for about half an hour or so. And then I'm going to hit the hay and work another 12. But let's see what we can get going today. I'm going to dig a little bit of this out. I'm trying to open her up a little bit more, because this is where I plan on doing my underground mining once I hit the rank. Underground mining. So it's a little tedious. A few of the streamers that I've been watching, they have a couple of videos where it was before the leveling of everything. So most of them, all they had to do was have the money, and then they had it. But now they got the developers have there's a leveling for everything, which is not bad because it gives you a little drive to push for it instead of, oh, I can just grind out the money and then there's nothing left. Now you gotta like grind for that leveling. I'm trying to dig a little bit here off the scene, not being live or whatever, to kind of help things go by a little faster for you all. It's a good game for like anyone that's trying to just relax after a good day of work or have a couple cold ones. And Monday I'll be playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint with a few of the guys, so that'll be fun. So I'll be streaming that. So we'll see how that goes. But I've been pretty much addicted to this game so far since it came out. Well, since I got it, because I happened to see it on TikTok. And I like the sim games like this, because I actually play Farming Simulator too. Speaking of which, I need to check on the server. I need to check on it because the other day when I tried to get on it was kind of fucked up and the server wouldn't respawn. So I need to see if the server provider was the reasoning or something happened on my end. Which I don't think it would be on my end because it didn't change anything. Get some of this dug out, throw her in these hoppers. I've seen a few videos where people use the straight conveyors and it been intaking like the ore, but I tried and I couldn't tell if it was intaking it or not. Let me know if you all in the comments have been having the same issues or not. I definitely highly recommend this game if you're a big like simulator. And then this game creators used to make mods for Farming Simulator. But I've dug pretty much all of this myself. I ain't not high enough to do the demolition yet, which it'll be fun because we'll do some demo to open up the underground mine. We get it started up in there. Kind of wish we had like main brand equipment just to kind of get that surreal factor. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of pay dirt and stuff underneath this concrete blocks, but like we'll get those once we start digging out more. We'll remove them and dig down further. But this has got a big layer of pay dirt, and this is where I want to open up the underground mining, get some of that pay dirt up. Because like this pinkish stuff is all the pay dirt, and then like the little bit of gray that you do see that is left is coal. But like the pay dirt's giving me like diamonds and gold and all that. But there's a little bit of coal left. It seems like there's coal like further down, but most of the coal was all above where I am now. I want to get into the joysticks and stuff like that, because I used to be an operator when I was in construction, so it'd be pretty used to it, like especially if I get the control set up right. I think I'd have a blast with the controls, especially with the excavator and stuff like that. Because that's mostly what all I ever ran was the excavator and a little dozer, but nothing like this big loader. Never worked a job site that required anything this big. It'd be cool though. But no, I did a lot of this work with like the dozer. There's a few videos I've seen of like people a couple months ago doing this. Like dozers were junk. Like you couldn't dig, like push anything. Like it barely moved itself, let alone like any kind of material. Right now it's kind of like OP, like it'll move mass product. It's kind of how I got down this far, was I just started shoving into the conveyors, and man, it just kept going. It's just something like a little satisfying game that you can just chill, relax, nothing too crazy. You can lean back in your chair and have a good time. It's supposed to be multiplayer soon, so that'll be fun. Be able to run like a whole operation with like someone else. I think the game will really take off once it goes multiplayer. Especially that, and like with them being a mod creator, I'd say they're gonna make mods themselves for this game, which would be kind of cool. See what they do with their own game, and being a mod maker. Yeah, let them have like at it and see what they do with it. Because now they got no limit on what they can do, because how it's their game. It's not like Giants on Farming Simulator can tell them what they can and can't have in it. It doesn't take long to dig up a lot of this stuff though, especially once you get like bigger equipment. I got some monstrous equipment that you can upgrade, or that you can unlock. Which would be cool to once I get there, because some of them are huge. And then like in the Discord, people were suggesting like even bigger miners and stuff like that, which would be awesome if they do. But who knows? Because they're always gonna add like a little bit here and there to kind of keep you coming back. So I like to see what they do put out and what they got like projected to come out for. Heard on the thing or wherever someone was talking that they might put logging on this also, which would be wild. I did like some logging on Farming Simulator. Yeah, this is all I've been doing, like come home from work and relax a little, especially with the winter time, can't really do much, so ready for summertime, for bike season, pick back up. So far, the plant that have got built is actually doing me pretty well, even though I've only had coal and pay dirt ran through it so far. But like, I ain't had any of the crushed rock and all that though for the extra like income off of it. But it's been doing pretty well. Like, it ain't slowed down any. But I got it doubled everything. Cause like the video that I built off of, I just doubled everything and kind of made it my own, just because I plan on this being like my main hub where everything gets transported to it. Cause like I'm trying to make it somewhat realistic. Like no mine's gonna have multiple mine wash plants all on one site. They're just gonna ship everything into it. And I just kind of want to truck a little. Use the big cat dumpers that they got on here. Because they got some wild stuff. Like if you go here, like excavators will go down to the bottom. Like they got these big toys here. Like it's wild. What, like 1.8 million? That thing do a lot of damage. And then you got like wheel loaders. You get these big monsters. And like dozers. They're all pretty big. Then like you got the dumpers. Like look at that. Like 2.8 million for that big monsters thing. Like you ain't joking when they come to that. And then like so far this is like all the trucks they got, like nothing crazy. Then they got like a trailer, but like wide level 27 for the trailer. Like don't look like you can haul much with it. Like I'd rather just use the big dumper. The cat one might be slower, but you can haul more product at one time. And if you keep seeing like the little red little cart pop up on the bottom right side or wherever, that is a actually I'm covering it up, but there's a little, you can lock your material into your bucket so you don't like lose it each time. Like when you're moving and stuff, you don't lose it, which makes it nice. Cause some of the stuff gets like all squirrely. Cause before I learned the button, however, which I have it keyed onto my mouse, so it's a little faster. It's actually V on the keyboard, but I kept losing most of it, and it would make little piles on the little roads that, like, paths I was making. So it was driving me nuts, because I'd have to level it, like, non-stop. So once I figured it out, that you could do that, oh man, my sanity, like, it saved. I was like, jeez, oh Pete's. This is what we do when we get paid to dig in the dirt. We get to go back to being our early childhood. Digging in the dirt. The kind of one thing I wish they kind of would add is like, I suggested like a maintenance, where you get like a maintenance truck and like a service truck to be able to work on your equipment, and like there's like a maintenance wear. And then I thought about suggesting, which someone probably already has, like a dirt effect on the vehicles, where they come in shiny and then like you get them all dirty, because like this loader came pre-coated in with the wear on it. Which would be kind of fun to see, like just how dirty you can get them. That's just me though, because like Farming Simulator, I have like the dirt up high because I like to see it happen. Oh, we dropped a little there on the pad. We'll lose that, but hell, for the quantity, it'll be alright. It's not like there ain't plenty of pay dirt sitting right here to shovel in. We might end up moving the dozer. The dozer's got like a bunch sitting in front of it that needs leveled out for my platform for like mine number 2. So I plan on mining there and down here. And then like right in front of that dozer is another one. Having 3 like tunnels come through. But man, these dozers are monsters though. There ain't nothing they can't do. It's awesome. Sometimes I get annoyed with like the parking brake. Anytime you leave, the parking brake comes on. It's like, come on, dude. But it's, I guess, so you don't have a roll away if you forget, but it's kind of like the fun, like, make sure that you're keeping track of your stuff. Few videos I've seen at the beginning, like these wheel loaders were better as a dozer than the dozer was. Which was hilarious because these things don't do nothing like a dozer would. I'm moving dirt at large quantities. Hell, it's pretty hard to get traction on with tires and stuff, considering the fact that tracks you get a hell of a lot more oomph to her. Stream for a little bit more, about 5 more minutes or so. I'll make sure before we get off that we kind of show what we've collected so far and what we're looking at in value, because this here's got some coal in it still. This is dirt from higher up that I've let fall down now that I'm finally putting it in. Comment what you all would like to see, like the plant, like how I built it and all that, and just little suggestions, maybe some help, what you see that I could do, help out and all that. I'd appreciate it. Or just stop by, say hey, like something. I know it's kind of early for most people, which that's why I kind of like going through YouTube, because it saves it and you all can view it. You all can view it whenever throughout the day, even when I'm not streaming. But yeah, just drop a comment, a hey or a hi, or any kind of suggestions, any questions. And then, yeah, if you happen to catch me online, let's crack a couple cold ones together. Sit here, rip the vape, drink a couple cold ones, pack a fat lip. Just hang out and enjoy it. Nothing. It's morning time, or technically my night time for your all's mornings. So that's why you see me drinking at 9 in the morning, because I'm a night shifter, so this is my night time. So I'll be going to bed like shortly after the stream is over. Which, how when I was 18, I remember working first shift, and how I remember seeing people in the gas station getting beer at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, he's starting the day early. And then, now that I work night shift instead of day shift, I'm like, hell, that's why, because my mornings were their nighttime, so it's crazy to think. Which I do enjoy night shift. Takes a special breed of people to do some night shifters. That's why it's hard for me to play like multiplayer games on certain things because of my time, the times that I work compared to everyone else. Like, I'm in a Star Wars battalion and can't really play it with my time and the days that I do work. Which luckily they've been very lenient on me, which I love it. Like, if you're all big Star Wars fans and stuff like that, and you all have Arma, and you all want to join in, drop a comment or whatever, and I can post a link to their Discord and get you hooked up with a recruiter. I have a blast. It's fun. Like, in just my battalion, there's like, I think it's like 1,800 people or something crazy. Bunch of nice people. Awesome. I love it. Like, it's a Star Wars game that should have always been, because we've been screwed out so many years of good Star Wars and never got it. So hopefully this new Star Wars Outlaws that comes out, which I will be buying and be doing a stream review. Hopefully it's what they've lacked us on. Hopefully it's everything that they're like, oh well, we ain't made a Star Wars game in these amount of years, we're gonna make it up for you. Hopefully they do something. If not, I just lost faith in like the new Star Wars franchise. Because come on, they make all these other games and they make all these movies, but they've been screwing the video games out. Like, what do you mean? Like, video games just get like us Star Wars nerds even more excited, because now we get to be in the action and doing the action. And there ain't nothing better than being able to actually do it yourself. That was my favorite part. For those of you that are old enough to remember, like the PlayStation 2, Battlefront 2, oh, that was like the OG of all of them. That was an amazing game. Hell, I even have it on here on PC, just because I love it that much. Yes, I know, my tongue hangs out. It's my focus. All my years, my mom always told me if I lost my tongue, I wouldn't be worth a damn. And she ain't wrong. If I ever lost it, which I did have my tongue cut in half, wasn't worth a damn then. So we figure we'll smooth this little corner out. We'll get it ready for our mine, because we'll use the boring machine to get in there and make a little shaft out of it. kind of cool. I'm kind of excited for the underground and see like what all, um, like how elaborate you can make things. So I'm gonna make a pretty elaborate like underground tunneling system and stuff like that. Like have turns and straightaways and stuff like that. Apparently there's no maximum depth in this game. It's all like maximum width and length, which would be cool for because of the depth part of it. Even though you'll lose like some of the use of most of your vehicles, like the dozer, you ain't gonna be able to use the dozer on the ground that I know of. Because where I live, we don't have underground mines. So I'm not too sure if a fucking dozer would be worth a damn underground or not. It's a question I would love to have answered though. Which I guess I could always figure it out by once I get there to that point and putting the dozer on the ground and see what all I can do with it, but I don't think it'd do well. Because I've always seen dozers above ground. Oh, we're a little over half an hour. Alright. We'll call it right here. We'll move this over here a little bit, and then we'll see what we got in the plant. And then we'll call it good. But yeah, for you all that are just watching, just started back to streaming, thanks to the guys I work with. God love them, because they know how I am. 1.5 in coal, that's pretty good. All in the wash plants, always still got stuff coming through. We'll give this a couple seconds. Didn't realize it was still moving. Well, the sorter's done, so because the wash plants are off. I need to fix that so I don't have to go into first person every time. And that's my dirt pile. I'm slowly growing. It's fun. Just slinging dirt everywhere. Be alright. Didn't need it in the first place. Actually, is that a mod? Yeah, it's an ore set here, right here. Why is there dirt everywhere down here? I'm gonna put a wood column right here, just so I know it's here. Which it did make a road in preparation. Alright, like I promised, I'll let you all go. But let's see how the plant did today. Let's go to sell. Load everything up in there. I wish there was kind of a sell point you can add. 127,000, that's not bad. From that little bit that we did dig out. Well, you all have a good day, and thank you for watching my stream. Bye now. Rip this little baby vape.